Welcome back. So, another one from Cross Cannons out of Oklahoma City, Jet Blast, New England style IPA, 7.5%. Any IPA is my favorite style, so better bring it. I'm going to be crucial. I'm going to be critical on you. I had a lot of New England style IPAs that were, I would just consider an American style with slight orange juice note to it. Some people, their ideas are different, I guess. They're out of the Brewers Union. I was just there Saturday. Cross Timbers had their release party. I think they had 6 different offerings or so, and I had 4. Yeah, everything was good, except for one of them was kind of like a stomach acid kind of a note to it. I forgot which one. It was like a spearmint something or other. Alright, so right off the bat, smells good. Smells like a grapefruit orange oil. Doesn't smell as sweet as I prefer. Smells like it's going to have good little, bitterness note to it. As long as it's not too bitter, I think we'll be good. It's got the good color to it. Yeah. It's not as dark as I thought it might be. Yeah, it smells good. It smells a little bitter though. We'll get into it. I will say, not as bitter as I thought, and thank God for that. Got a little drying note to it, nothing too excessive. Yeah, it's got that dank orange oil kind of a note going on to it. It's not sour like a grapefruit or anything like that. I don't even know what hops they use in this sucker. Didn't even bother reading it, honestly. Yeah, I'll put in the description what hops they used. Honestly, I don't brew, so I really don't care. All I know is Citra Mosaic and like Eldorado, stuff like that. I know Eldorado's like a bittering hop, but it seems to work well in all the New England style IPAs that I've had that I liked. So, if you stick with that, good to go. I even like a sweeter pineapple kind of a note. Yeah, to me, if it's sweeter, I'm happier. Yeah, this has a slight little orange oil kind of a tinge to it. It definitely got it going on though. I mean, 7.5% and a lovely, slightly sweet orange oil notes. Still got that hop kind of a resinous kind of a feel to it. Not excessive on the carbonation. The notes aren't like excessively strong. I'd say, say 0 is garbage and 100 is like max, like much as you can stand. I think the flavor intensity is probably sitting about 85 or so, maybe 80. I mean, if it could be a little stronger for me, but not the notes that are going on with it. This is just all personal preference. Don't worry. I'm not trying to offend anybody at Cross Cannons or some dipshit sitting behind a keyboard. Just for my notes and my flavors that I like. I like sweeter. The bitterness I could deal with if it was sweeter. More of like a fruit forward note. I mean, there's no fruit added to this, I'm sure. So, yeah, the burps well. I like it. Forgot what I paid for this. It was a 4-pack. I forgot where I even got it. Oh, I got it from Byron's. So I think it was like pretty close to $10. Got to get all the schmooch at the bottom. I really like a unfiltered New England style IPA, especially. I'd suggest it. Yeah, I mean, if I see someone at the liquor store and they're looking for something, they're wanting to get into New England style IPA, I wouldn't steer them to this direction because I think it's a little too strong. But if someone does, they've had a few, they've had Magic Juice and Everything Rhymes with Orange and so forth and so on. Maybe even like Garage Fire from Vanessa House, even though it's not any IPA, it's kind of got that citrus note going. I'd tell them to give this a shot. I'd definitely tell them it's the most bitter of the offerings out of Oklahoma City for an any IPA. That's what kind of sets it apart. So I mean, they got their own thing going on. So for that, I'm gonna say 9.5 on the score. Yeah, maybe even do. A lot of people were doing like the Magic Juice and rough tail, Everything Rhymes with Orange. They were doing 50-50. Do a third of each. Bump that bitterness factor up, and the sweetness from Everything Rhymes with Orange might come through and help this out. And Magic Juice is kind of par for the course on any IPAs out of Oklahoma City. So there you go, 9.5. Damn good beer. We'll see you.